How do golf scorecards work in tournament play? Imagine standing on the course, a fresh scorecard in hand, ready to track every shot you take. Golf scorecards are the official record of how players perform during a tournament round. For men and women professionals, knowing how to read and use these scorecards is key to understanding how they compete and strategize. Let's walk through how scorecards work in different formats, focusing on stroke play and match play. First, a scorecard lists each of the 18 holes on the course. It shows the par value for each hole, which is the number of strokes an expert golfer is expected to take. Par can be 3, 4, or 5 strokes per hole, and the total par for the course is usually around 72. The scorecard also includes the length of each hole, the stroke index which ranks the difficulty of each hole, and sometimes hazards like water or bunkers. During play, players record the number of strokes they take on each hole. This number is called the gross score. In tournaments that use handicaps, players might adjust their gross score to get a net score, but in professional events, only the gross score is used. After completing the round, players sign their scorecards to verify their scores. If there are errors or discrepancies, penalties can be applied or disqualification might occur. In stroke play, the most common format in professional golf, the total number of strokes over the entire round determines the player's standing. The player with the fewest strokes wins. Every shot counts, so consistency and avoiding high scores are vital. Professionals carefully check their scorecards at the end of each round to ensure accuracy, as signing an incorrect score can lead to penalties. Match play works differently. Instead of counting total strokes, players compete hole by hole. The player with the lower score on a hole wins that hole. The overall match is decided by who wins the most holes. For example, if one player is ahead by 3 holes with only 5 holes left, the match ends early. The scorecard in match play usually shows the current match status, like 2 up or 3 down, instead of total strokes. Some tournaments use alternative formats like Stableford or modified Stableford. These systems assign points based on how a player performs relative to par on each hole. For example, a birdie might earn 2 points, a par 0, and a bogey -1. The goal is to accumulate the highest points total. These formats encourage aggressive play because big rewards are given for eagles or birdies, which can outweigh the penalty of higher scores on some holes. For professionals, the scorecard is more than just a record. It's a strategic tool. In stroke play, players focus on minimizing total strokes by playing safely and managing risks. In match play, they might take more chances to win individual holes, especially if they are behind. In point-based formats like Stableford, players might go for riskier shots to maximize points, knowing that a big score on one hole can make a big difference. Key terms to know include par, which is the expected score for a hole, birdie, which is 1 stroke under par, eagle, 2 strokes under par, bogey, 1 stroke over par, and double bogey, 2 strokes over par. The gross score is the total strokes taken, while the net score adjusts for handicaps, though this is less common in professional play. The stroke index ranks holes by difficulty and helps with handicap adjustments. In summary, golf scorecards in tournament play serve as the official record of a player's performance. The format, whether stroke play, match play, or point systems, dictates how scores are recorded and how players approach their game. For professionals, mastering the scorecard is essential, influencing their strategy and ultimately their success in the tournament. Whether aiming for the lowest total strokes, winning the most holes, or accumulating the most points, the scorecard keeps track of every shot and guides their path to victory.